Hey everyone, this is Adrienne with PACFA. I'm here to help you guys with the ag license system on renewing your PACFA license. For some of you guys, you did this last year, and so for purposes of today, we're actually going to start with a brand new account that's never logged into the system before. And so I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance for the first few minutes if it's a review for some of you guys. Every year, beginning of January, we send you guys a renewal notice via email. If you didn't have an email account, it would have been sent to your home address. That renewal notice looks like this, and on there is information about how to log into the system. At the very bottom, there are 2 phone numbers for you for the help desk. If you have any questions at all about this process, please feel free to call either of those numbers or email the office at cda_PACFA@state.co.us. Once you have this information, you're going to go back to the Ag License login area. And the first time you have to go in, you actually have to click the register button and enter in the information off of the renewal notice. The Ag License ID is also called your username in some areas. The PIN that was on that renewal notice. You're going to create a username. You want to try to make sure it's something easy that you can remember. And then an email address. You definitely want to make sure that this is an email address that you do check on a routine basis, as you know, the notices are sent to that email address. And then you're going to enter in the first and last name, and then you're going to enter in a phone number. The purposes of this phone number is really, once it's in the system, if we have any questions, we know who to talk to. And then you want to use a password that you're going to remember. Before you hit save, I do highly recommend that you go ahead and write down that new username and make sure you remember these passwords. And once you get back to this button, you're going to enter in that new information and select Login. Just so you guys know, we also do have a full PDF of this on our website that will walk you through step by step, if that will work a little bit better for you guys. But on this first page here, we have our account summary information. We have the care of name. That usually is the name of the legal person who is able to fill out the application. Please make sure that the person completing the application is this person right here. We're going to go on down and right down on here in the account tasks, we have 1 license due for renewal. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And then it's going to bring you to your shopping cart. You are going to need to select the PACFA, Pet Animal Care Facilities license. Add selected items to the cart. And then it brings you to this page. The first thing on this one is you definitely want to hit edit. And all of this information up here should reflect the address of the actual facility. If for any reason this information is not correct, please stop and email the office. The email address for the office is cda_PACFA@state.co.us. Down in this section right here, you're going to select your operation type. If you don't know your operation type, the help desk, your inspector, or the office can help you with that information. The next section down will be the hours. Please select at least 2 hours time slots that you're available during the week for inspection. if you're not there, if it's not convenient for us to come in and inspect you during certain hours, please note that on this form right here. And then this last section right down here, files required for renewal. All of our breeders, all of our shelters, all of our rescues, pet sanctuaries, and pet transporters do have a yearly statistics form that they need to upload. Hopefully you've already done that. If you have not done that form yet, please go ahead and stop and go back and do that form, because you can't continue the application process until that is done. If that is done, you're going to go ahead and click Add File. Whoops, we got a pop-up. In the upper right-hand corner, if this button's not doing anything, it means there's a pop-up blocker, and you actually need to go ahead and provide access to that pop-up. If you have any questions about that, we do have that step-by-step in our paper file on how to do that. Once the pop-up comes up, you're going to choose a file. And for this guy, we're just going to select a photo right now, but normally that will be your PDF, and you're going to hit upload. Once this page is done, you're going to hit accept and continue. And it'll bring you back to your shopping cart verification section. The next thing you're going to do is create. And this is your step-by-step application questions. Again, please make sure you read all of these. These are the same questions we have on our paper application. Make sure that the initials are the initials of the legal party responsible for your facility. If you are a groomer and you groom at more than one location, these would be for our independent contractor groomers. You would mark yes here and enter in the grooming location that you are currently working at. This last question right here, if you have any additional person that would like to receive information about your facility and you want to give us permission for, to send stuff to them, like your lawyer or maybe a family member in case something were to happen to you, you could put that information right in there. At the bottom, you're going to go ahead and click Submit. Ooh. Let's go back down. It's asking me to actually put something into this file. And then again, it takes you right back onto the shopping cart area. The next thing you're going to do is click Proceed to Checkout. The total amount right here should appear for your license. Right here, you're going to enter the legal name for the person who is responsible for your facility. You do need to authorize the transaction. For your credit card information, make sure that this email address is entered, as that is where your receipt will go to. And then we're going to click Proceed. Once you get to this button, before this page, it actually takes you to a credit card server where you can enter in a payment by credit card or check. And then it'll bring it back over here. Once you get to this page, it does mean that your renewal has been processed. It does not mean it has been approved, though. If for any reason there are issues with your renewal, we will be emailing you on the account that you emailed. Hopefully this helped, and if you guys have any questions, please email us at cda_PACFA@state.co.us. Have a great day.